Okay, we also can create a rocks, and again the dot is mean if we right click we have options to access the assets browser for our rocks, and we have a very nice library of different rocks we can access. We also, if you left click, you will preload the latest rock that type of the rock was using. Also notice, similar to the plants, it will use an algorithm of randomizing, but it will load it when we click a different type, different shape and size of the rocks, but it's kind of will be from same selection we did it. So we can also access edit this object, and because it's a little bit more complex than primitive, so you can see amount of polygons, we have an option for the polygon mesh for this. This is an option will be look exactly the same if you have a different type of the object and you want to access. So we have options on the mesh as double size, smoothing. Sometimes when you import it, you want to disable smoothing if it's given some artifacts, but for the rocks it will work very well. We also can, if you create your own rocks, you can forbid from export so other people does not use it. Subdivision, smoothing, and we can increase quality in rocks. Usually if you leave it as default, they work just as well. If you have a problem with some rendering or speed up, you sometimes want to bake the polygon texture so it's work a little bit faster, but as I said before, in many cases you just want to leave it this as default for the rocks. You could modify some shape of the rocks, it's through the material editor and by applying additional displacement on the rocks. So in this case you will have a double complex rocks which is have already kind of their own mesh, and plus if you applied the displacement, so you will rocks will have extra shapes. You're not restrict to use the rocks just what provided from the view. We have some other tutorials on created where you can see how to create your own shape of the rocks from the primitive, again by using bump map, and how to using displacement together so you can create your own very complex or realistic type of the rocks. Okay, right here we have the rocks. Let's drop them on the ground. Okay, and we have just one selected, so we'll go drop each of them. And again, because the rocks all have exactly the same materials, you can select all of the rocks, and you notice right here we have a simple one material, we don't have it multi materials, so you can access, and you also can modify some properties on these rocks. So we can go right here, you can create displacement and render. Okay, many times we can use these rocks because they're good to put in waterbed or distributed as an ecosystem, and we'll look how to use them in ecosystem when we're accessing painting tools and ecosystem distribution.